It's a whole hot mess. I think the joy though about being divorced and in this dating pool is that you know as a woman that you were already chosen, right? So there's not this need of like, I wish that somebody would choose me and marry me. We're like, right, we're not the pick me's. We're like, we've been picked. And as a matter of fact, we chose the bounce. Like, we didn't want to be picked no more. Like, stop picking me. Don't pick me no more. Pick somebody else. So I think there's some relief and there's some joy and there's some like amazing energy around the fact that that we feel like, or at least I can speak for myself, I feel like I've been picked, bitches. I've been there, done that. I know I got the sauce. Now it's just a matter of who's worthy of the sauce at this time, okay? Because everybody ain't worthy, baby. And I'm a good time. Somebody else figured it out for years. I'm gonna need y'all to figure it out. And so, for the women who are divorced and are entering the dating pool and are nervous or anxious or scared, baby, remember you have already been picked, okay? And you chose, or maybe he chose, not to pick again, but you've been there, done that. And there is love and life and amazing things after you get divorced, right, Barb?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I always say, especially if you were in a bad marriage, which most of the time, there's something going wrong with the marriage why people get divorced. But um, if you thinking about staying in an unhappy marriage, really think about, how you want to spend your days and your level of happiness, your level of peace, your level of joy.
Right.
Um, that's priceless.
It really is. And that it's just, and it's hard because I hem and hawed. Let's be honest. We hemmed and hawed. I don't know about you, Bar, but I tried once and then wheeled back and just like, let me be a reggae DJ. Wheel and come again. So we tried again and then kept going and wheel
Rewind.
and come again. Like, it's like, how many times we gonna wheel? And you're like, right, you put your toe in the water and then you're like, nah. And then you maybe talk to a lawyer and then you're like, oh shit, that's a lot of money. And then finally you just get sick and tired of staying sick and tired, of whatever the issues are. That'll be a whole nother episode. This is not about why you divorced. This is about life after divorce. But making the decision was difficult enough. Going through the process is life wrenching and destroying and all the freaking things. And then you're on the other side of the rainbow. And I hope that you all are inspired to make it a pot of gold and not a pot of brass or fucking aluminum or none of that other bullshit. It needs to be a pot of gold. So we are so excited for you all to join us. And maybe y'all will leave and get married. And that's a beautiful thing. I still believe in love. So we all
Oh yeah,
here just
absolutely. But forgiving yourself and
and
marching
moving on.
on because the world
Mm-hmm.
doesn't stop for
Exactly.
anybody. It doesn't stop. So the world keeps turning and things keep going on, and you will heal. You have no choice but to heal.
Right, exactly. And you might just find the second love of your life or maybe the first love of your life. If things was raggedy over there, maybe this will be the first love of your life. So make room for that. All right, so Dr. Barb, thank you so much for sharing your
Thank
love and your life
you.
and your history
I guess
around
it
dating
wasn't
after
too bad. I
divorce.
didn't get myself in too much trouble.
I know, right? It was fine, right? You weren't too, it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too shabby. Okay, good. All right, so now this is the segment of the show that we call Kushae Catastrophes. So the fact of the matter is, everybody who has a Kushae, okay, ladies, if you were born with a vagina, that's you. We have all had catastrophic drama with our Kushaes, whether it's because of dating or in your relationships, things just went awry, but then they turned out well. Now, Dr. Barb, you have a plethora of stories based on women that you see. Now, I'm not trying to say talk about Judy and tell her business, but go on and talk about Judy and tell them. So, what
Asking
is a
for a friend.
crazy? What happened now?
Asking for a friend.
Exactly. I'm just asking for a friend because I need to know and she needs to know, and I have to call her back. So, tell me about a crazy situation that you've come across as an OBGYN in all the cliches. As inquiring minds want to know, Dr. Barr,
In
what have you
terms of like
seen?
what? Like,
In terms of like just people being discombobulated with shit going on, like, girl, you had a boyfriend, but did you know that you also got this disease, this infection, and we gotta clear it
well,
up
one of
and
my craziest stories was when I was living in Virginia. and I had a young lady, and her boyfriend would come to every visit, and she delivered. And at the same time, I didn't realize that her boyfriend had another had no 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 there was another patient in my practice that was, and they were both having their babies at the same time,
Mm.
right? So he was the father of
Hmm.
both kids being delivered on the same day
In the same
in the
hospital?
same hospital.
Did they know each other?
No,
So this dude is like, let me get you some M&Ms from the machine. Hungry boo? I'll be right back.
this is when I was living in Virginia, and so he was trying to go through both of the rooms.
Oh my gosh. And I know you were like, hello again? Do
And
you
it
rat
was
his ass out
very,
at that point? Do you say,
yeah, it was very tense in both delivery rooms.
but do you say anything like, sir, when you go back to the other room, I'll meet you back? Or
No,
what?
you can't. You can't really, because then you would be violating the privacy rights of
Ah, the other
the other
patient.
girl. So we're held under like HIPAA.
Of course.
Hmm.
HIPAA's BIPA. No. So
I
this
had
dude,
another
so,
one who, the baby of the father that the father of the baby that I delivered, he was sitting in the waiting room, met another woman that was visiting somebody in the waiting room, took off with her, left the mother with the baby in the hospital, abandoned her from a
and
woman that
bounce with
he
this
met
some new
from
chick?
a woman that he met in the waiting room of the hospital while his wife was delivering, or
They
his
must
girl.
have known each other. How you gonna bounce with some new chick?
And then so the second day when I came back and I was asking about him, and she was crying and she was like, he took off, he left me for somebody he met in the waiting room.
Oh, so she knew the story?
Yeah, he left her.
Oh my gosh,
He
that
left
is raggedy. That is so
her.
raggedy.
And I guess he told her. That was just weird.
That was whack. Okay, but wait, go back to the first guy. Did he get caught at the hospital with the families?
I don't know, because it was up to us as the staff to, like not say anything, and it
But I'm
was.
sure the families, he's holding one baby. Is he not walking in? I guess you can't go in the hallway with a
No,
baby.
you can't. You can't. No, you can't.
Because they'll be
Now,
like,
could he be passing to take one down to her room after she delivers, and then the other one might be what? I don't know, but that
I
was
need you to get,
very uncomfortable for the staff.
oh my gosh, this dude, oh, and you know what? That's what the fuck he gets. Because same day, same hospital, you can't, that's karma for your ass. You can't even make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. No,
So
sir. You can't make this
there's
shit
some
up.
crazy stuff out there that it's crazy.
Well, we're going to have you back on, Dr. Barb, because we want to know some juicy stuff, some more juicy stuff. Okay, who got gonorrhea out here? No, I'm kidding. Actually, what are the most common STDs you're
Half
seeing?
of Houston.
I was going to say Texas has been getting a bad rap lately.
Yeah, we're
Woof.
seeing a lot of syphilis,
Oof.
gonorrhea,
Oof.
chlamydia,
Oof.
but syphilis is making a comeback.
A comeback. I thought that was an old school STD. I guess it's back.
It's back.
All right, strap up, ladies and gentlemen. Wear your boots and your parachutes. You know what I'm saying? So, for the well endowed men, if you got to get your parachute out, go on and do that.
And you gotta watch these men, because they'll say they're putting on the condom and then they wait till you're not watching, try to take it off or take it off.
And what are we calling that? Is that like a condom creep? What are we calling that? We got to come with something. All right, ladies, please be careful. Dating after divorce is no joke, because these Negroes out here, or whoever you date, these brothers out here, these men are not playing. Some of them are shady, some of them are amazing, and it's your job to figure out the difference between the two. Anyway,
Take your
I'm
time
Kimba
and
the
pick.
Natural Diva. Exactly. Dr. Barb, thank you so much for being here with me today on Kushae Chronicles.
Thank you, Kimba. Thanks for having me.
Love you, boo. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and we're out. Keep your cliches safe. Bye.